Would you go 50-50 with a man?
More like 80-20. Definitely.
80-20. Dang,
Yeah,
you
that's
holding down
respect.
like that? That's
I'm
crazy.
just
Shit, he
playing,
may
yeah.
as
I'm
well
just playing.
do.
No,
He
for
may
real
as well
though.
do the whole 100.
I honestly don't feel like I feel like it's different strokes for different folks. You can't really just put no 50-50, 80-20, nothing on whatever work for their relationship need to be done. However way, whatever need to be done. And whatever need to be fixed, whatever his job is, he know his job, whatever her job is, she know her job. Me halfway, like that if that's 50-50, that's 50-50. But I don't
Okay,
feel like
so
it's
what
a
if you the
50-50
breadwinner?
thing.
If you make more than him, whatever need to be
Oh.
done, would you do 80-20? But you doing the 80%?
If he doing
Who fell out? Who dropped out?
I think she dropped out.
She dropped out. No, I was so curious to see what she was gonna say.
Hey,
Um,
I don't know, man. She probably won't to give that part up.
Um, I was
You
I
be
was
with these
gonna
fighting
say
questions.
I was gonna say my mom was the breadwinner in
mm,
our family to the point where that when my parents got a divorce, my mom had to pay my dad alimony. So she had to pay him, money and put buy things and make sure that he had the same lifestyle that he was used to.
mm-hmm.
So, for me, if I'm gonna be the breadwinner, like my mom learned is that she should have gotten a prenup beforehand.
So
So
two
definitely.
questions, not to cut you off, but did that play a role in basically their divorce? Her making more than him?
No, I think what
Oh,
led to their divorce is that she felt more like a friend and more like a roommate and
mm-hmm.
less like a romantic partner, and that they had gotten into, a lull of things, and they kind of had tried everything, and so they actually, my dad just passed about 2 years ago,
I'm
but they
sorry to hear
actually
that.
stayed. No, it's okay. They actually stayed very close friends all the way up until, his death. Even if he needed something, I could call her and be like, my dad needs this or something. And she would show up, and he was actually not my blood dad. He
Okay.
adopted me. And that's where I got the Armstrong name from. So he actually was my stepdad, but then adopted dad. So yeah, so that's how I do it.
Okay. Now,
Mhm.
be honest. Would you respect the man if basically you had the same situation as your mom and your stepdad?
My mom made it very clear that my dad was the head of our household. So my dad made a lot of the rules, a lot of the decisions, but they worked as a team, which is something that I noticed and that I think that I took on as as an adult, is that teamwork. Like that teamwork really matters. That yes, my mom made more, but she didn't make the final decision with money.
Well,
I noticed
the
that a
thing
lot of
about
times.
that it's a weird situation how it sounds. Did he at least still make like a decent amount of money per year?
Yeah, I mean, he made a decent amount, but my mom was old money, so my mom had money well before, you know what I
So he
mean.
came
So her money,
from like her grandparents and stuff.
but she also had her own. She's a teacher, you know what I mean.
Okay.
So she also was an educator and had went to college and different stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
she had extra money, So we were allowed to do a lot of amazing things growing up, And did my dad always cover those things? No, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean. But he still, like I remember having a call and asked my dad, could I go to Panama City, and that was a final. Just even though my mom could pay for it and make that decision, it still had to go through my dad.
Mm-hmm. That's a unusual dynamic in a relationship. I don't think most women, especially our age, would go for that. I mean, it sounded like
Oh, well,
Michaela was about to flip out when I said that if she would pay most of the bills.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like Michaela, different strokes for different folks. What works for them works for
I
them.
don't know. They be saying that, but you see how when I flipped the script, even if I said she made more than him, she was about to go off.
Oh well, like I said, I saw it with my own eyes play out. It didn't work out once they got a divorce. You think my mom was happy that she had to pay my dad all of this money? You think my mom was happy that she had to cover and pay for trucks and houses? And I would call her for money, and she'd be like, "Call your daddy. I just paid his alimony." You know what I mean? So
Mm.
it wasn't like she was just like a man. She wasn't, it wasn't like she was like, "Ooh, I'm about to get this man money," So no. but they later, grew to become, better friends.
Cliff, what's your take on it? I see you over there cheesing.
Because that's fine. Big ups to Miss Armstrong. I'm a 50-50 guy. I'm a 50-50 guy. Now I'm not all the way to the extremes with it, like you would see a whole bunch of other folks on.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely a 50-50 guy. Especially if we just starting out. I think 50-50 kind of dies out if you starting to get into a marriage. So I kind of take that different in a marriage, but relationship, oh day.
Yeah.
we are sharing this
I
caring.
can't blame guys for having that attitude because I know women got to understand it from our point of view. We want to be able to sit there and say, "Hey, I don't mind paying for everything," but this ain't the 80s and 90s no more. These chicks out here are demons, bro. They are finessing. You'll be done paid for the whole date. And I'm not even one of them guys, because I do think that's weird when guys be expecting sex after every first date and stuff. It's kind of like, bro, you may as well just go find some off the street if you're going to do all that. But your time is also valuable just as much as your money. So we don't want to just be out here taking chicks on 5 dates and then, nothing genuine comes from it. And I hear a lot of times, even at my job, these chicks, man, they be finessing these dudes out of dates, free lunch, just gas money, all type of stuff, bro. So
I got friends and family to do that.
Yeah, 50-50 ain't bad to start. And Michaela, you had dropped out, so what were you gonna say? Like, if you had to pay most of the bills? I mean, since you said whatever works, say you the breadwinner. Her mic's still off, ain't it?
I think that was Smith.
Oh, that was her that said that?
Michaela been out for
What she was asking me, my friend had a call. A phone
okay. So that was you talking when
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to pay most of the bills, since it's whatever that works, and you was the breadwinner, what would you do?
Now I would have to be the breadwinner after we've already been in a relationship for a while. I ain't finna just come in, just take care of nobody because ain't nobody. I can't do that, so you can't do that, and I wouldn't even want to. Like I wouldn't even want to be with nobody. I can't even focus on nobody else if I can't. If I'm not financially stable, everything gonna go wrong. So I don't know. But if that was the case, he would have to be able to get the brakes changed
Stop
on the
laughing.
car.
Stop laughing.
It's like little stuff like little stuff matters. Like I don't then I just feel like if you genuine with what you do, then what's mine is yours and vice versa. It shouldn't be no.
What if that nigga work at McDonald's? He genuine though.
I mean, McDonald's, you don't know, like McDonald's could be a cover up for something else. Like, sometimes you gotta start from somewhere.
You talking about a drug dealer?
No,
He already covering up at McDonald's.
I'm just saying, basically,
That
like
nigga
you
ain't paying
can't.
shit.
I ain't gonna even lie. In this day and age, a McDonald's job is nothing like this. That won't work for real if we just being realistic. But for the most part, I ain't gonna knock you. Whatever, as long as you bringing in sometimes some income better than no income. And then you never know, you might meet anybody at McDonald's and they might pipe you up. Like you just
So
can't
you
knock
looking
nothing.
at the nigga on the grill when you walk in.
No, I ain't looking at nobody no girl. Like, see, I don't know. Y'all ain't drilling me. Y'all good with the questions.
I don't know. She better
You
look at the
just
grill. You gotta watch their food. Yeah, watch that food nowadays, bro. For be playing.
I mean, she said if he genuine. Alright, but we finna spice it up a little. Can people in relationships have friends of the opposite sex? Alexandra, do you want to start it off?
Yeah.
Sure. I have a really good friend that and he actually, believe it or not, is one of those guys that finesse women. He has what he calls a circle, and he's shown me these women give him about $500 a week. You know what I mean? He'll call me and he's
That nigga
sitting in
Magic
some
Mike,
lady
ain't
house.
it?
I need to link with
He
your nigga. Oh my god.
I told him, he showed me one cash app, and I was like this woman done sent you more money than my baby daddy done sent my
That shit
six
ain't
year old
happening in
in the
Birmingham.
since he been alive in 6 months. You know what I mean? And so he got a circle. You know what I mean? And we're really good friends. He calls me. He supports me. You know what I mean? We understand. You know what I mean? And we laugh and we kick
Has he
feet
ever
together.
tried you though?
Definitely.
You said what?
I say
She said
definitely.
definitely.
That ain't your
Definitely.
friend. Then. Shit.
I mean, but no, but I was able to articulate, and I articulate a lot. Ha ha he, yeah, that'll never happen. You know what I mean? So, I
That
put
nigga
up
trying
those
to laugh
boundaries.
his way up in there though.
But
Shit.
I done place, even though he thinks, and it's funny, I put up the boundaries myself. You know what I mean? And so it doesn't bother me that someone is attracted to me and still flirts with me. Because I know what I'm gonna
But is it
do and
really
how.
friends though?
Yes, because he could never get me in the
No,
bed.
but that's because you don't want him to. Is he really
So
your friend?
so thus he's in the friend box.
Damn.
Yes.
Nigga, if you
Really.
watching this shit, why?
He ain't coming out. But that's what he understands. He don't buy me nothing. He ain't buy me clothes or
Oh, he's
food or
smart. He's smart.
what. When we go out, I buy my
Nigga
when
smart.
I go out, I buy my stuff. When he come over, he has his alcohol, I have mine. This isn't we're friends. He
So,
ain't paying bills. He ain't somebody I'm gonna call if my car break now. He gonna be like, good, what you want me to do? I'm with one of the five.
damn.
We're one of the five. Hey man, I need man.
Telling you,
If you,
he,
if you watching
he
this, bro, please hit me up. I need
listen.
to learn. I need to learn.
Listen, I'm gonna have to if listen, I can put you on here. I can put you on my Zoom, and then I can call him in to see if he's available.
Oh,
Call
stop
that
playing.
nigga. Call him right now.
Call him, please, please. I need to see this. I need tutoring. Yeah, I'm
Nigga
doing
getting
something wrong.
cash up. Shit.
Exactly. I'm doing something wrong.
That nigga
I,
Magic Mike.
I ain't gonna lie though. I, I think you can still be friends even though you smash. I think you
Nah,
still be
somebody
friends.
catching feelings.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Only
not gonna say it can't happen because there's a lot of folks that will, and we've seen too many cases. Whether you want to take it to the movies, the TV, the interpersonal people you just know, any way you want to put it. I do get the claim that people can't be friends with the opposite sex. I was one of the people that be saying that, but
oh, well, I'm
I've
saying it more
also
from the
had a
sense.
friend that
Would you be cool with your girl having male friends?
it depends. Knee jerk reaction, it'd be no. But if I see old buddy and we got some type of camaraderie or some or like a different type of relationship past just him and my girl, I can get over that. But I do think that's a case by case basis. I ain't gonna be cool with just any dude just because you said that my brother, that my homeboy. Good, stop, shut up. I ain't hearing all that. I ain't hearing all that. I can't say my sister. I can't say my cousin. We already know what that is, and she might really be my cousin. You feel me? So
Well, we
nah,
are in
I
Alabama, nigga. All right, chill
hey,
out.
chill out, chill out, chill out. You doing too much, man.
I'm just
Nah,
playing, bro.
but for real though, like I think it's case by case. I think it depends on that dude and if y'all really lead off with some respect for real,
Hmm.
or if you can read the vibe and be like, all right, bro, I get it,
Me,
bet.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm her only friend. If she want friends, shit, her ass better make some girlfriend.
What?
I'm just being honest, bro. Not, I mean, hey, you want to go out and
I
shit?
don't feel like this fair.
No, no, I ain't gotta have female friends. It's fair, shit.
That's boring as hell, actually. Like, who the fuck want to be in? I'm sorry
Why
for all
you
the
want to
cussing,
be
y'all.
around niggas?
No, that's
Wait,
not the
that boring?
case. But you have to understand, like he said, it's like it depends on the status of the relationship. Like it's people out here. It's some guys out here that's real cool. Like they don't look at their friend no type of way.
And
Like
that's cool. Them
if
niggas could be cool
people can
way over
actually
there.
be cool and not be sexually attracted to each other and actually
Niggas
be
want
cool.
to fuck.
I be
Even
looking at my
she just
friends.
said,
Wow.
"Thank you,
You know, like
thank you." Niggas gon'
ain't
wanna
nothing
fuck.
wrong with
That's
wanting
why
to
I
do
know
that.
I'm not even finna have female friends. I'm gonna be real. One, I ain't finna be around nothing ugly. And if you ain't around the ugly, you attracted. You wanna fuck.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah, you
wanting to
taking
do
pictures.
anything, but what's wrong is if you add
Oh, you
function
breaking up a
behind
little
it.
bit.
Like
Your
you
ass in
could
the
give, you can
matrix.
give somebody.
You breaking up
Oh,
a little bit.
but I'm saying like, ain't nothing wrong with wanting that, but it's something wrong with giving it out now. Most definitely, like we gonna trust each other first. We ain't finna just dive right into, oh, I don't trust that. I don't like this. I don't like that. Cause first of all, who dad is you? And who mama am I? I
I'm
ain't finna
her
try to
daddy. What
control.
you mean?
Like if we're married, then you'll be able to tell me, okay, but before we even get married, it's gonna be
So you
step
don't
by step
think
by step by
before
step by step.
marriage?
I ain't finna be in no marriage and then you just finna be, I'm finna pop up with a friend. Now I don't work like
Wait.
this.
Slow down though. How do you get married? The
I-
relationship is practice. You gotta treat
that's
the
what I'm saying.
relationship
It's step
like the
it's step by
marriage.
step. I'm just not gonna be
Well, you just said you're
like,
not gonna do something if we ain't married. You gotta treat the.
if I'm married, then you could like, if I ain't just gonna pop up with a friend and be like, hey,
So I
this
can
my
say
friend. I'm not even
I
gonna
ain't
ask you
paying
that.
shit till we married. Is that fair?
No.
What,
Just like-
bro?
I don't
What,
know.
Do
I
bro?
gotta
don't know
be
yet,
Oh
fair.
child.
my god, bro!
I don't know. I don't think that's fair. Cause how you love me, you ain't bought me nothing. You ain't
How you
bust me
love
down
me,
and bought
but you
me
want to
nothing.
be around other
God damn.
niggas? What are you talking about?
There's no, see, you took that and ran with it. Cause no, that's not the case. Like
I ain't gonna
Wait,
lie
people,
though.
you can really be
what's so
friends with
important
some.
about them?
Now, if you smashed them before, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna want you around
How
them
you gonna
either.
know? I mean, they could lie.
I tell them to lie.
But
Exactly.
if you tell the truth, then I go by the truth. If you tell me a
If
lie,
niggas tell the truth, most females gonna leave. What are you talking about? That's why niggas lie.
well, the way he should
That's
have did.
my
Well, yeah,
goal,
that's what
not to
you
tell
better
the
do.
truth, girl.
You better do. You bet. That's what you better.
I
I don't
don't
So we
agree
know.
with that
lose. We
though.
just lose, huh?
I don't agree with that. Some females actually like the truth. Like you don't have to lie about certain shit to kick it. Like my brother, for example, he's like he has multiple women and females and like he can hang out with them all at the same time. Like it's like he doesn't hide that, he likes to, have fun, and it's either up to you as a female to accept it or not. If what
Okay. So if
you
your
can
dude
choose to
came
deal
home
with it.
right now and said, "Michaela, I want 5 women," would you accept it?
You really do.
My man wouldn't tell me no shit like
You
that.
don't know
But
that. If that nigga can have
I'm
his
just
cake and
saying,
eat it
if he
too.
talked to me, yeah, like I wouldn't say five, like that's too many. Can you afford five
Okay,
five
we
women?
can say he can. We can say he
Yeah,
can.
if he could, I wouldn't like that. But if I could respect him
She
telling
said,
me,
"Hell nah, nigga."
yeah,
Just
but
say
I
it.
would
Say hell
respect
nah.
him. I
Let,
couldn't do anything but
What
respect him
respect
for
gonna do
letting
if
me know
y'all
that.
leave? That ain't gonna do
let me
nothing
let
for
me let me
us.
clear something up real quick. Let me clear something up real quick.
Yeah.
When I did say we what choice is there to do when but to lie, I didn't mean actually just lying. I
Yeah.
meant just off of the
Oh
premise
yeah.
of you're not going to really know at least from what I see with most relationships, you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna really know face value what's the truth until it's proven for real, for real. So you
Right.
really got to go off of my word. And if you can trust me so early off of my word, I mean, is that you being gullible or is that me being truthful?
It depends on the situation, because sometimes
Oh.
Eh,
it could should be a gullible situation. But if you trust a person, you'll
Oh.
take their word
a
until they
lie
show you otherwise, like you said. But you're not gullible until somebody pissing in your face and calling it rain.
it's gonna be real messed up though. It's gonna be real messed up. But I gotta say it. It's not a lie fault for a gullible person. As messed up as that sound, it's not a lie fault for a gullible person. Because the gullible person, whether it was the truth or a lie, she gonna believe it, period.
Mm-hmm.
Or he gonna believe it, period. Shoot, let's not act like it's just females that's gullible. There's some dudes out here gullible too.
A lot of them.
Is that their fault because they asked Buddy, hey, I need this and that? I mean, they were being honest with him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I need all this for us to be in a relationship. He went and did it. Now she still moved on, used him for whatever it is that she claims she needed, and now he all upset, want to crash out, try to hit a girl and do something crazy. I mean, is it her fault? No, but he gullible,
Yeah.
so he put himself in this situation. It still apply the other way.
Right. What's the saying? If fool me once, it's on me. Fool me
Yep.
twice. Like, yeah, it's really your choice, the gullible person's choice to, figure out what they gonna, keep allowing and accepting. You're not gonna fault the liar. So I get what you're coming from, 100%.
And your friend Jeray, she said that she know people gon' wanna, have they fun. And see, that's you setting yourself up for a failure for your relationship. Because if you know people gonna want to have fun, why
No,
even be around it?
no, you can't help that you can't. Some people can just can't help that they attractive. Like you can't help that what people like. Like this, that you might be somebody type. Like you might be a lot of people type, but that don't mean that I have to do nothing with you. Like that don't mean I gotta cut you off because you want me. I don't have to give you. I don't have to. We don't have to do that.
Um,
You either gonna be
if you
my friend
if you
or
got
we're
an
not gonna be
attractive
nothing.
boyfriend, and a
I'm
lot of
not
women,
insecure though. I'm not
it ain't
insecure.
about
That's
that.
what
It ain't about
insecure.
that.
It
It ain't
is. You
about that.
very much are
If you
insecure.
have if you have an
Uh-uh.
attractive man, and we can switch it to an attractive woman, and you let the opposite sex keep being around them, you basically waving crack in front of a crackhead. Cause niggas ain't
Uh-huh.
finna turn. We ain't gonna keep turning down everything. You eventually gonna break. It's gonna take that right one, and that nigga gonna break, and vice versa for y'all.
True.
I, this is what I push back on you with, Ditto. This is what I push back on you with,
Okay, I'm
because
here.
I do agree with that.
Mhm.
And there are plenty of situations where you could be like, all right, man, where you can say that's kind of dangling the fruit.
Yeah.
You keep going out inside, you in the club, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna approach you because I did, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I push back on you with.
It's
Okay,
a billion people in the world. You
everybody,
cannot stop nobody from wanting you or looking at you.
No,
You
it's
cannot
not
stop
about that.
nobody.
but that's
It
kind of where I was
is.
going with it. That's kind of where
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with it. If we out and about, and let's just say, for instance, we just separate from being at the amusement park, or we went together to the restaurant. Somebody see her.
Mm-hmm.
Given the chance, if they alone, is up for grabs. Period. Y'all can be at a family reunion and don't nobody know each other.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And oh man, I ain't even know you on that side of the fence. You feel me? We joked about it, but
Yeah.
let's be for real. So if it's that common between people that you can have a relation with, why am I to say that it ain't as common for us in perfectly controlled environments like the grocery store, like school, like you feel me?
Well,
Stuff where
I'm
people
saying
are around.
more so from a stance of setting that boundary of I don't want you. Like when I say friend, this nigga shouldn't be y'all shouldn't be going out to eat or hitting the movies and all this other shit.
Oh,
That's
okay.
between
Okay.
us. Not
You got
if it's just a
clarification.
mutual buddy thing, like somebody you work with or something. I mean, I can't get mad at that. And that's from a boundary standpoint. I'm not gonna be weird about it. Like, oh shit, she talking to a nigga. Finna Chris Brown your ass. No, I ain't talking about like that. Nah.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
you can be
We got a
nice. I don't want you to be
clarification.
no stuck up ass, chick or whatever. Nah.
All right.
Cause even
Bet.
at work, I got chicks. They be like, "What's up down there?" I'll dap them up and shit. But outside of that, it's not going out beyond that. And
Okay.
final topic, so we could get out of here. Should your body count matter when going into a relationship?
Yes. 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 Who the fuck? So body count is like a used car. Like you're not gonna want to buy a car that got six
Significant.
hundred thousand miles on it and expect not to have any problems. So if you got a whole bunch of bodies, like even with men, like I just automatically think you done came up across multiple STDs, like just with all these, you having sex with multiple people. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I automatically no. So I'm automatically thinking, something wrong with this car, baby. The chances of you having goddamn herpes is high out the fucking roof. So no, I don't like it. I think it really is a thing because you put yourself at risk for, fucking up your body for the rest of your life with something that you can't get rid of.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
and you
also,
just
passing that energy, out to a lot of people, even from the man standpoint. I know a lot of red pill content creators say it don't matter for men. I would disagree with that because I think once you start sleeping with a whole bunch of women, it creates this mindset to where you basically women start to become an object to you. That's why you do see a lot of guys just willing to say, "I'll just pay for it. I don't even care about the love aspect of sleeping with somebody. I don't. They don't care about nothing genuine anymore." Now for women, it obviously damages y'all worse, but man, we still got to keep ours low too.
now when you say something about energy, that's how I look at sex. Like
Yeah.
that's why I don't, like to get in the bed with everybody, even like before I got married.
So what's your body
Like
count?
what? Baby, I'm up under 10. I'm up under 10.
Don't laugh, nigga. Don't laugh.
I'm up under 10. I mean, but
Don't
I
laugh, nigga.
feel
Show your
like,
face.
What you said, friend? You had a 3.
nah, I ain't in no
Show
3.
your
Nah, I ain't
face.
gonna lie. I ain't at 3. But I mean, it's an energy thing, and giving out your energy and all that, like, it's it's not a good thing because that person, you don't know what type of problems that person carries. And yeah, it's like a big energy thing for me. Like you don't know what that person going through or what they've been through, and that can get inside of you and just take over your whole body and make you depressed, or make you passive aggressive over a person when there's everybody energy is not good energy, if you get what I'm
All right,
saying.
you said under 10. It said 9, 8.
Are you trying to guess?
Yeah.
We know
It's
your body
3.
count only one.
Bruh.
We know
Yeah,
you only had one piece of pussy. Like
Who?
you doing
oh my God.
Oh
you
man.
married your only piece of cat you got. So I
You so
mean
weak.
that's neither here nor there how many guys I had sex with. But just know I was not here giving it out.
That's good. That's
All
good.
right.
Man, y'all funny, bro.
Respect, respect, respect,
Um,
respect.
Zandria, does body count matter to you?
Um, so I guess my thing is that at 40, we have those conversations, especially if I'm serious with a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And but sometimes we may not. If I'm really serious with the guy, what happened in their past is not what we're talking about right now. I personally found that men with high body counts have excellent sex and have excellent I have excellent experiences in the bedroom, because of all of the different, but you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying is I wouldn't date a guy that's having multiple partners at the same time. That's not my thing. But if I was to meet someone, my first, concern isn't how many people have you slept with over the past couple of years that you've been alive. Like that's not, you know what I
And I
mean?
see
Like,
more women actually think that way about
yeah,
men.
I
But for
definitely
us,
will get a STD test, and
for
you know
us
what I
though, this
mean.
shit like baseball. You fuck more than 3 niggas, you out.
Oh well.
Not all niggas like that. Niggas like ran through bitches. I
Them
mean,
simp
it's
ass niggas. Yeah, you right.
niggas out here that like ran through girls, and I
Hey,
don't have too much to say
some
about
dudes
that.
like to get taught some stuff. Some dudes like to learn.
Um, Last but not least though, Jeray, does body count matter to you?
No.
She
I
said,
just feel like I ain't finna be 60, 50, just meet somebody and like how many body counts who cares? Like I'm with you now.
she said, long as them niggas slaying them bills, he can
Yeah,
slay
like she said, as
whatever.
long as
Shit.
you ain't doing it multiple people at one time, like while you with me, cause I ain't with that. As long as you ain't got nothing
Oh, he
with me
is.
or before
He
me, I
is. It's gonna
ain't
be them
we good.
friends. Them friends you let him around.
Man.
He at McDonald's. That's how they give it up right there. Uh, Hey,
That nigga gonna be
McDonald's.
flipping burgers and legs. That nigga
Oh
be
What
my
shift you
god.
chilling.
said you on, girl? All right.
Night shift.
I get all that eating.
But yeah, since I wasn't here at the first part, I was reading on from what y'all was saying, but I want to go back to question number one on the 50-50. Yeah, like in this day and age, I do agree, Clifford, like, or I think Dooney, you said it's not the 80s and the 90s anymore.
Nah.
I agree with that. To, make something, really work, you have to be 70-30. You have 50-50. You have to do something. You have to
And
pull
it'll
your
be
weight.
times where, I mean, a guy could hit hard times and he may need a 50-50.
Yes.
But me
Yes.
personally, I think every guy should strive. When I say 100%, she still need to be working, but that needs to be by choice. And if you want all that nails and all that bullshit, that's gonna be your money.
But
But don't.
see, that's what I got to say about it. So, like,
Oh
in
my
my
god.
situation, like, it's been times where my husband had to depend on me. And it's been times where my husband took care of me 100%. And
Mm-hmm.
then it's been times where, we both came together. When we first purchased our first home, we came together and agreed to a 50-50 standpoint. But far as my maintenance, anything, my hair, nails, stuff for the kids, I like the whole time, we've been together, I really didn't have to worry about my kids and my maintenance on keeping myself up. He's always, have done that. So, I mean, it's a blessing to, have somebody like that that's, I can still work and, keep my check. And then also, being there for him when things aren't going right for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's balanced itself out, and I'm really happy for that. So I don't care whether it's 50-50. If he needs me, if he needs me to be 100%, I'm gonna be 100%, because I know if I needed him to be 100%, he's gonna be 100%. And it just works out like that.
Okay. Thank you. Oh shit. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, alright. Fuck. The Zoom call ended. You know what? I'm gonna have to go Zoom Pro. That pissed me the fuck off. He was a few minutes away. But thank y'all for whoever tuned in. That is the end of the stream. Peace out, you bums.